Hello and a warm welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Scotsman1984 here. Today I have a 2013 Canadian IMP and it's Chicken a la King Menu 15. Hey, so welcome back. This is another Canadian IMP. This one's got expiry dates of June 2017. I'm not 100% sure. We're not 100% sure if these have been put on by the military or if someone aftermarket has put them on. They've scribbled out not for resale, so I don't know if that's the reason. Not 100% sure. Again, this only has a comments and it's very, very long because absolutely every soldier's going to take that back and fill that in, aren't they? So yeah, a very simple lunch bag style ration. Absolutely love these. This is the second one that I got from Brent and can't wait to open it up. So these, they just kind of open up, peel apart. I find that if you rip it there, it's easy sweat. So there we have everything inside. So let's take out our Chicken a la King. So there's a moist towelette to start off with, and we have Chicken a la King. And there's, I'll let you see the ingredients and the nutritional facts there. And this has a date code of, now I just figured out these are Gundog mentioned something. These are easier date codes because it has 12. It's 2012 that was made, 156th day. I assume that these are 2013. It's the 13th menu or 13th edition, but these were produced in 2012 for going out, I believe, in a 2013 out in 2013 for the troops. So it's a 156th day of 2012 it was produced. We have our exceptionally large napkin. We have the excellent beverage bag, which sits up once it's filled. We have a bag of pain. Oh no, that's bread. And it has a desiccant pack in it. And there's the nutritional and ingredients. Oh, Reese's Pieces. And they're in their own bag, whereas, which I find weird that they've put this in their own bag. 51 grams. So I assume that would just be a normal bag size of Reese's Pieces, but it's definitely not like a Reese's Pieces bag inside there. They've actually filled it themselves. They put like Bounty bars and Mars bars in my last video. You'd have seen the IMP. You would have seen the Mars bar in there, and that's what they didn't repackage that. So I don't know the reason for repackaging these. But we have some Reese's Pieces. We have our hot sauce, and we have instant coffee in this one, and hot chocolate. Sugar, and that just looks like a commercial pack of sugar rather than, you know, these with, you know, they've put them into their own bags. Even the Reese's Pieces are in their own bag, but the sugar's not. We have a coffee whitener. Again, it's been repackaged into their bag. And we have two of these orange sport drinks again. And we have two things of peanut butter. Again, you can see 263rd day, so there's a big difference in the dates there. Roughly about 100, almost 100 days difference there between them. So I think these have all been manufactured on the 2012 to go out for a 2013 audience kind of thing. We've got this, I think Emmy Eats tried an IMP recently and she called this wintergreen. I don't know if that's the same as spearmint across here, but she says these are wintergreen candies. Sorry, toothpick. We have our US issue matches. These are made in the US. I believe these are the exact same that go into the MREs. We've got our chiclets, which are cinnamon, and a fruit cocktail. Pears, pineapples, grapes, cherries, and peaches, and it's in a sugar water. And 12233. I do like these date codes. You know it's a 2012 ration. And our exceptionally long spoon, which I like, oops, for getting into the bottom of the pouches. So the fruit cocktail is again Baxters, and that's the Scottish company that is in Canada as well. Baxters of Canada. Baxters is a Scottish company, and if you don't know, Baxters is has a special warrant from the Queen to produce fine Scottish foods. So basically, the Queen eats or has been supplied Baxter stuff, so that's why it gets that. Now this is Baxters of Canada. Let's see if the chicken a la king is Baxter's. And it is. So, I won't put the fruit cocktail into hot water, but I will heat up the chicken a la king. And I'm going to heat up the bread as well. I've been told that it's nice when it's heated up. So I'll go heat these up. So let's tray up these other items while that's heating up. Oh, excellent. Juice is going everywhere. And we have the Reese's Pieces, and this is a 51 gram pack. That is indeed just Reese's Pieces. We have our peanut butter. There's two of these, so I'm going to use one. It smells nice. Just leave that there, back in, and we're going to make the instant coffee with the whitener and the sugar. So and the coffee in this is a very fine powdered coffee, as you can see. We have an orange drink, and I just need my bag, and it says pour the beverage powder in, and it's got a sports drink, and these are the orange. This is the orange sports drink. And on the last IMP that I did, I measured it out first. I measured out the 250 mils, and I added 250 mils, and it came to exactly what it says on there. So we'll do the exact same. We won't measure it. We'll just trust this. We have a hot sauce, and I have the hot chocolate, and I happen to have another beverage bag. Obviously you would rinse that out, but as I'm trying to do all this at once so you can see it all, I'm going to use this second beverage bag. So the pane is nice and hot, and it's nice and warm and feels nice and soft, and it smells like nice fresh bread. And the chicken a la king, which as you can see has expanded nicely. So let's see if these will open for me. There we have our chicken a la king. So as last time, I'm going to cut this open. It's nice and warm. Nice and soft. And I want to put some peanut butter on this. And we'll try that first. And again, the bread is lovely when it's warmed up. It's a much nicer when it's warmed up. And the peanut butter is slightly sweeter than normal peanut butters in like USMREs. It's a very thick peanut butter to eat. I'm going to try this orange sports drink. I'm going to try and drink it out of this bag and see how easy it is compared to the kind of shake bags, the milkshake kind of dairy bags that you get. So we'll try that and see if I can drink out of this. Yeah, no problem at all on that. And that's a very subtle orange. It tastes like an isotonic sports drink. That's quite nice. Let's get into this chicken a la king then. So you can see there's big chunks of chicken, lots of chicken in there, which is quite impressive. I can see mushrooms, I can see peas, what looks like maybe bits of pepper, and maybe some onion in there as well. And just so you can see, just in case we didn't catch it earlier on, it is chicken, and there is mushrooms in there, there's celery, green peas, and it's a chicken broth, and there's red bell peppers in there as well, and different kind of ingredients, garlic powder and stuff like that. So let's try that. We've got a nice big bit of mushroom here, nice big bit of chicken, and some of the sauce. And it looks appetizing, it looks nice, and it smells beautiful. So let's give that a try. So that sauce tastes very creamy. It's a nice creamy sauce. The chicken is very tender. It's quite hard to chew. It is quite tender. It's maybe not been cooked long enough, but you do get lots of chicken in there, and it does taste nice. The mushrooms are nice. I think the best way to eat this would definitely be to load it up onto your pane and get it like that. Absolutely, that's the way to do it. I think I'll save that bread for the sauce at the end, to scoop up that with the sauce gets into the bread. It just tastes absolutely wonderful. So let's give this coffee a try. And this has got sugar and it's got the coffee whitener in it as well. It looks just like a normal cup of coffee. That's a very weak cup of coffee. The coffee's not very strong at all there. The whitener's not very strong. That's what you taste most of though. You taste that more than the coffee. And it's not very sugary, even though I put that full pack of sugar in. It doesn't taste too sugary, so it could be that the sugar is, because it's more fine, it looks like there's a lot more, but there's not. So it's not the best cup of coffee I've ever had, I must admit. So let's try this fruit cocktail. Just looks like a standard fruit cocktail. It's got bits of peaches, pears, there's some pineapple in there. You can see the bits of pineapple just there. And of course you get, it says cherries. I think the fact that they cut a cherry in half is a bit cheeky to pronounce that as to then state that as cherries in there. Just trying to get a bit of everything on there so you can see. So there's a fruit cocktail. We've got peach, we've got pineapple and pear, grapes. Let's give that a try. So that's in a very light syrup, a very light sugary syrup. It's not very sugary, which is good. And the fruit's nice and soft and isn't hard and horrible like some cheap fruit cocktails can go. So that's quite nice as well. We'll try our hot chocolate. It's nice and frothy. Yeah, that's a lovely cup of hot chocolate. It's quite weak. I just added that little bit more water to that fill line, but it's obviously, it does completely take into account the powder in there to that fill line, so I should have just left it as it was. But it's not too sweet. There's a nice chocolate taste there. It tastes quite creamy as well. And I think that'll go excellent with our Reese's Pieces here. So standard Reese's Pieces. So yeah, nice creamy peanut butter texture. I love the peanut butter in Reese's Pieces. Very nice and creamy. Yeah, I do love Reese's Pieces. Very enjoyable. So we do have hot sauce, but I'm not going to bother putting the hot sauce on this. I feel that this dish is, the way it is just perfect the way it is. It's got a lovely flavour to it. It's a creamy flavour to it. I don't think it needs a hot sauce. I don't think it's a dish that needs hot sauce added to it. It has a lot of flavour in it itself. So I'm not going to bother adding to that. So that was Chicken a la King menu number 15 out of a 2013 with an expiry date of 2017. Absolutely brilliant at IMP. A nice choice there. You've got something you could use as a breakfast item. You've got your bread, peanut butter, and your fruit cocktail, and you obviously got drinks. I think with the fact that it gives you 2 peanut butters, if you split this bread in half, You could use one on one side and use the other, so you have plenty there for a breakfast item. But as a meal with sides and a pudding, I think that's an excellent choice. The coffee's a bit weak, but I suppose you have to put the coffee in so it appeals to everyone. But it could just be that it's just the fact that there's just not enough in it, with it being such a fine granule. I would maybe put 2 scoops of that in rather than just like the one that's there. So that's the IMP. Thanks for watching. Please, if you comment, I'll try and answer all comments and any questions. You can get me on my Facebook page if you want to ask more in-depth questions, or if you want to chat. If I'm available, I'll have a chat with you there and then, or you can leave me a message and I'll get back to you. If you've liked this, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Please, please, please subscribe for our next video if you're enjoying these. Thank you for all your support, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.